Wow, what's up, everybody? Can you believe this? I was just sitting here thinking about what I was going to say for my intro, and it dawned on me. This is episode 52. This is my 1-year anniversary, unofficially. I had my first 2 episodes, and then stuff happened, and then I took a few months of putting it in the corner and just not doing it, making every excuse in the book to not continue to do the podcast. And then my sister came out and wanted to do it, and I started it. We did that podcast. So go back to, I think it's episode number 3 with my sister, and that was the start of me taking this serious and not quitting and going hard and chasing, not chasing a dream, but just trying to do my thing, trying to podcast. So it's pretty cool. 1 year ago. Awesome. I wanted to just thank every single guest that's been on here, every single one of you guys that are listening and have listened and supported me. Thank you guys so much. It means the world. And I'm just going to keep going on. I'm going to keep going. 1 year, big deal. That's like nothing. I feel like I just started, to be honest. So now that I got that out of the way, this is episode 52 with No Scope and Liltwrp. This was a lot of fun. A while ago, I kind of told myself and a couple other people I was going to stop having rappers on and musicians on. Not having them on so much because I didn't want to be pigeonholed with this podcast. But I do have enough variety, and I just like talking to them. I love rappers. Obviously, I love rap, and I love rappers. And I love the younger rappers that are coming up that are just hustling hard and motivated. And no matter what you think their persona may or may not be, like what they're really doing when it gets down to the nitty gritty, that they're just grinding. And that's no difference with No Scope and Liltwrp. They are just grinding hard. They're talented and motivated, and I can't wait to see what happens with them. Please go check their stuff out. I'll put it in the show notes how you spell their name, but No Scope, $NO$KOPE. Find that anywhere. And then Liltwrp. Oh, he's going to kill me. LILTWRP, I think. I'll put it in the show notes. Thank you guys again for just supporting me, being here, listening. 1 year anniversary. This is huge. Keep following me. We're going to do it again. We're going to do another year. We're going at it. We're going at the Pitch Awards this year to be the best podcast in Kansas City. And that's our goal for year. This is for our second year. Boom, shellac. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Here we go.
Welcome to the Inno Talk podcast. We'll no topic is off limits. Now here's your host, my daddy, Enjoy the Soul. Oh wait, one more thing for me. Thank you for coming to the Inno podcast. Boom, swat, boom.
3, 2, 1. Wait. He says, everybody, Neanderthal Podcast is back with No Scope and Liltwrp. What up, guys?
Good morning.
That's my new slogan.
Birdman.
Yeah.
Birdman. There we go. So, God, dog. We are having technical difficulties. What is up with this mic?
But we're overcoming them.
We are trying to overcome them.
Man, I'm the only black person in this room.
Is that all? Does that happen often for you?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You usually there's usually a lot of black people that you hang around with. Is that who you usually hang with?
I'm on to y'all.
It's okay. We're here for each other.
Yeah, each other, I know.
Yeah.
I'm on to y'all.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
There's another one somewhere. I'm not telling you where he is. He's so white, he's camouflaged on the ceiling, actually.
Oh, my God. With
Covered
the
in
popcorn
popcorn?
ceiling and everything. He needs to do some facial treatment.
He's got acne.
All right.
So, guys, I found out about you through Aaron Rhodes. Shout out to Aaron Rhodes. I saw you on his podcast.
He's a good guy.
And I checked your music out after you seemed like a fun guest on there. I was like, oh, I got to get this dude on. Let me check his music out to see if he's legit first.
I appreciate that.
And I liked it. And then Aaron was also putting on a show at Farewell Transmission.
Yep.
And I saw that you guys were going to be there. I was like, let me go check them out live so I get to support them and support Aaron and check this whole thing out. And boom.
Yeah.
Here we are together.
How did you like that? You never told us. I saw you in the crowd. You didn't look like you was having too much fun.
I was having a blast.
Nah, it didn't seem like it. It's like we was rapping. You was like, nah.
I was moving. I was like,
Already
I was knocking. I was back
If
and
you was
forth.
going,
No, I was
I
moving
would've
my
seen
head.
that, but it's just,
Yeah, I was the oldest person in there by a good 15
Wow.
I
years.
couldn't see anyone.
maybe
in the
we was
crowd.
too busy knocking the fans out.
All the lights were in my face.
I was on front row, like I was.
Oh, you was probably one knocking the fans out then.
No, they were
People
getting,
were on the ground.
they were getting pushed into me, but I was
Did
fine
you
with
push it
that.
back?
Yeah,
Nice.
With your
I'm
fist.
I'm old, but I'm old school. My first concert was Rage Against the Machine.
Ah,
Like I am no
solid first
stranger.
concert.
I'm no stranger
RTM.
to a mosh pit.
There you go.
is that what people call them? RTM.
RATM.
Oh,
I see you lagging.
Close though. No scope. How old are you?
23.
23.
I'm 23 years old.
You look older than that.
Do I?
Uh-huh.
It's probably all the Black and Milds I smoke. I wake up.
Black and Milds.
I wake up eating flaming hot Cheetos and Black and Milds. I don't eat the Black and Milds.
You-
I eat the Cheetos.
You
I
ever
smoke
you ever
the
eat
Black
so
and
many
Milds.
you get that stomach ache like who was that? Lil Uzi?
No, Lil Xan, and he thought he was gonna die.
Okay, it was Lil Xan.
Oh,
he ate too many
yeah.
flaming
Yeah.
hot Cheetos and had to go to the ER.
Of course. And I just
You haven't gotten to that level yet.
not yet. I know. I'm getting there though.
You're like become immune to them.
I'm getting there. No, I don't know, man.
When I was 13, all I ate was hot Cheetos and Yahoo chocolate milk. Like that's all.
Together?
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
He means Yoo-hoo.
Or Yoo-hoo,
chocolate.
yeah,
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo chocolate milk.
Yahoo doesn't make chocolate
Yahoo.
Yeah. I'm
milk.
sorry. I tried to stay away after the awful addiction.
Yoo-hoo. Yeah, I've never had Yoo-hoo.
It's
Is it just
It's
chocolate
alright.
milk?
Huh?
Is it just chocolate milk?
gives me like PTSD to a
It's something.
bad diet time in my life.
Bad diet time?
Yeah.
Were
hot
you
used to be
Cheetos.
a fat
Did you
kid.
used to be really fat?
Nah, I like great metabolism. Just ate awful. So
How old are you, Twerp?
I am 300. I was 300 last year. I'll be 300 next year.
What are you, 22?
No, 19.
19?
19.
God, dog, we got some children in here, Robin.
Oh,
Is
Where
this
they at?
legal?
age
Is
is in
this
the
legal?
soul.
Where they at? I should not be sipping this Gatorade on air.
Why not? That's not Gatorade,
I'm trying
everybody.
to get this. This is Corona. I'm trying to get a
Corona.
Corona sponsorship.
For real?
This is Corona.
You really trying to get a Corona sponsorship?
No cap.
No cap.
No
That'd be
cap.
nice.
All right, good luck to that. I'm trying to get a whiskey.
Barona.
I'd like a beer or a whiskey sponsor.
Yeah.
Any kind of sponsor.
E&J.
If you guys are out there, I'll take some Irk and Jerk.
Some Paul Masson.
So, how did you guys get connected? Did you guys go to school together?
Tinder.
Tinder?
Yeah.
Ooh,
This
Grinder.
You wanna? It's literally Tinder. We
I
met
met-
through Tinder.
I met this girl. I matched with this girl on Tinder.
Hi,
I
y'all thought it was
moved.
me.
He
I
is.
moved from North Carolina to Lawrence, and I just thought I didn't know anybody, so I just thought, oh, might as well get a Tinder. And I met this girl. She was like, yeah, come out to this party, but it was actually his show, and I didn't know that until I got there.
He knew.
And I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
But I get there, and after the show and everything, he's upstairs, and she knew I made beats, and she was like, yeah, he's a rapper, you perform. And I was like, okay, cool. So I went up to him. I was like, hey, bro, what's up? Just moved here. I produce. Let's link. He was like, all right.
That
Got each other's
easy.
Instagram, and then
The
that's
rest
it.
is history.
Pretty
How long
much.
ago was that?
November. I want to say like November. Because I moved
November?
here in September.
So what is it now? What month are we in? May?
Yeah,
Hey.
May.
All right, so not
Almost 6 months.
match made in heaven. Are you guys
You know, I'm molding him to what he can be as a person.
I'm molding
teaching
him too.
You know what I'm saying?
guys are molding each other?
Yeah. It's
How
mutual.
important is it to have a good so you can be a really good rapper
Mhm.
but not be making good songs, and then vice versa, you can be a really good beat maker but not have a good rapper. So like how do you guys come together to make it work with do you guys have to be like, I don't like your flow on this beat, or you like, I don't like this beat, it needs to have more bass or less bass? Like, how do you two work together when it's
We do
something like
exactly that. Like he'll play a beat.
speaking
I'll
that
be
mic,
smoking, you know?
get that mic.
Okay, we'll be
Oh,
chilling.
there you go.
We'll be chilling. You sounds a lot better. My bad. put my silky voice in there. But we'll just be chilling in the stew. He'll pull up some soul sample, and he'll be like, "How do you feel about this?" I'll be like, "I don't care, twerk. Just turn it into a beat." And I'll start smoking. And then if the beat is fire and I like how it's going, I'll immediately tell him, I'll be like, "This is fire," and he knows to just keep going crazy with it. If it's not, I'll be like, "Bro, I don't like the direction you're going," and then we'll probably just toss that beat and start on another one.
Sometimes he lacks faith in the process.
Sure.
But then I've come out
because he's not a beat
couple
maker,
times.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've come out a couple times because I know what I'm gonna do. Like
Right.
10 steps ahead. Just wait. Hey man,
He's got to be.
It's like that.
Have you ever made any beats and then didn't really like? Ah, man, I don't like your flow on this, or I don't like.
There've been beats where I didn't think he would like, so I'm like, oh, I picked these other artists like in mind that I would send to, and there's been a couple beats where like I've played after the fact, and he's like, "Oh, you didn't think of me first."
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, no, it's not like that. Come
It's
on.
like that.
It's not like that.
He's different.
No, man, it's just trying to push my sound.
Yeah.
They don't want to see me shine.
Yeah. It'd be your own niggas.
And then also, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. Forgive me. I've had so much coffee.
Oh yeah, we saw you.
Oh
we
my
saw you
gosh.
drinking that coffee.
I've drank a pot of coffee, and this is some
Oh,
fire
Lord.
coffee.
How do you drink it?
It's that Colombian
Black.
coffee
No, it was. I don't
from
know.
the Medellin.
I don't know what. Yeah, it might as well have been. That's what
Straight
it
from-
feels like.
You ever had Cuban coffee?
Cuban coffee? I don't
It's like-
know.
That's super strong.
I don't think
It's
I
like
have.
shit.
You ever had Czechoslovakian coffee?
No
What?
way.
Yeah,
they don't,
bro.
they're not growing. They're not growing beans out in Czechoslovakia.
Nah, they're stealing them from the next country, and they're just
I believe
whipping
it.
them up
I
with their
believe it.
Czechoslovakian drip.
I like that.
Yes.
Czech drip.
Check it out. I'm out.
He's out. Gone. Peace out. Him in his Popeye shirt.
Hey, and my Neanderthal stickers,
Sticker
Neanderthal.
pack.
cameras,
We're gonna sell them on eBay for $200. Got the resale.
a piece.
Please do. That'd
And
be
they gotta-
awesome.
and they gotta cut them themselves. So like we gonna sell them. We gonna send it to the person just like this. They cut one out. They
hmm
send it back, and we gonna sell it to the next person.
I think kind of like a chainmail, like
yeah.
chainmail.
It's like an assembly line, but like really extra.
Got to get that mic. What kind? I thought
man.
you were professional.
I'm trying to be.
I thought you were professional.
Hey,
I saw you be a professional at that concert or at that show when something
Sometimes
happened.
I
Like,
just let him be and just watch and observe.
yeah,
No scope in his natural habitat and don't say
Yeah.
anything.
Hey man,
watch the artist at work.
Yeah. Don't question the methods.
So you guys aren't from Kansas? Well, you are from Kansas City?
Yeah, I'm from Kansas City, but I moved when I was a kid to the East Coast.
For
I
how long?
adopted him.
Yeah.
You were there forever. Like, when did you come back?
I came back after I graduated high school.
Oh,
so
okay.
I moved up and
Where,
down the East
where
Coast.
at on the East? Oh, just all over the East Coast.
Well, my mom got remarried here in KC.
Okay.
And then we moved to Maine.
To you?
Yeah, I adopted him.
Nice.
No, we moved to Maine, and then I moved to Florida, and then to North Carolina, and then to here. I graduated school in North Carolina.
Maine's got crazy people, and
Nah,
Florida's got
it's-
crazy people.
Florida's got
Maine
the
isn't that
craziest
bad.
people.
Maine's got. They're called maniacs.
Nah, it's Mainers.
They're maniacs. I've got family from
I've
Maine.
never,
and they're
as
just
funny as
some
that
nuts.
is, I've never heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we're hanging out with the wrong people.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah. Now you're hanging out with him.
He's like, you've
You're
been
my
hanging out with the
pops-
wrong
Yup.
You're
people.
supposed to show me the way.
Yeah. And are you
Oh, man.
no scope? You from KC?
I was not actually. I'm originally born in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, nice.
That's where I get my localness from.
Your localness?
Loco.
Oh, loco-ness. Crazy.
Dashness.
Okay. Everyone's
Yes.
from Chicago's crazy like Kanye.
Yeah. We blame the education system.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. It's the education system, man. A lot of crazy people in Chicago just because we've been miseducated for a long time.
I mean, you can say that a lot about the whole country. I mean, there's
Exactly. But I'm from Chicago. I don't know about the rest of the country.
Just, sure. When did you come to Kansas City?
When I was 14,
Okay.
and I ended up going to Olathe, Kansas, of all places.
Olathe, Kansas.
If anyone from Olathe, Kansas is listening, get out.
They must love you out in
It's not that
Olathe.
Get out. Huh?
They must have loved you in Olathe.
Oh, yeah, their police department did.
I was gonna say that's kind of.
I'll tell you, they love giving me as much attention as possible.
I don't know. Is it
No
fair
one
to
shows me more
say
attention than them.
that was anyways kind of a white trash kind of area,
Yeah.
Right.
Cause
I don't know.
Olathe?
I moved.
no, yeah, I went to a Blue Valley school, and I used to tell
Well,
people
Blue
I live in
Valley's
Olathe.
nice, right?
Yeah, Blue Valley's nice. I told people I lived in Olathe, and they're like, "Oh, you live in the hood?" I'm like, "Wow, y'all ignorant, bro. My house is $5,000 less than yours, probably."
Oh, there's some people that got money.
Oh yeah, they got money out there.
The definition of hood is
Yeah.
a lot different than people without money.
I was ready to show them hood though. I was really ready to like show them the reality of what hood was.
They're not ready for that. A high school kid ain't ready for the hood.
A little freshman walking around.
A freshman from Blue Valley, you take him down somewhere.
He'd shit himself,
Yeah.
and he'd pay $50 a gram.
Or he could become the new Slim Jesus, or whatever his name is.
We don't speak of Slim Jesus in
Oh
here.
no.
Who's Slim Jesus?
An atrocity to hip hop.
Why? Should I know Slim Jesus? Should people know
You
who Slim
don't-
Jesus is?
No, it's okay. Maybe like 2 years ago, maybe.
He was
not now.
he was just like a meme rapper.
yeah,
Okay.
Essentially.
giant, yeah.
It's died down.
He takes himself seriously, but the whole internet collectively doesn't really.
There's a few of those people on the internet like that.
Yeah.
Like me.
Watch,
I'm
he's
just
gonna
kidding.
start a beef with me
Who?
just because I said that. He's
Oh,
gonna see-
Slim Jesus?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
he's gonna boycott me.
That'd be great.
Slim Jesus.
Yeah.
Boy bot you.
Where's he from?
Don't say that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
he's
know.
crazy.
Pretty sure
right?
he's from like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. He might rep something else, but I don't know where he's from.
All right. Bye, Slim Jesus.
Yeah.
Bye bye, buddy.
You lose.
So let's talk about politics.
I would love
I
to
would
talk
not
politics.
like to
I am
Let's talk about
so.
politics.
I'll talk whatever you want, my man. As I say,
Who y'all voting for in 2020? All right, hold on. I want all surprise candidates. Like someone you want to run. Not someone who's running or who's been. I don't want to talk real politics. I want to talk our politics.
Queen
Okay.
Latifah.
Who do you want to run for
Latifah.
president? I could have Queen Latifah as president. I'm cool with that.
Are we talking just being goofy and pick, or for real? Like who would have a chance?
I want to know what you genuinely.
A little bit of
want.
both. Give us two answers.
I
Who
tell
you
you, I
actually
tell you
want
that's
and
been kind
goofy.
of thrown around that I think could actually work would be The Rock and Oprah. I'm not saying I want that. I don't really want
Would
Oprah.
she be the
I don't wanna
president and he'd
see-
be the enforcer?
He's got to be the
I
president
don't want to see America
What?
become
Why?
another Fast and Furious
because
movie.
he's The Rock.
Oh, twerk with the funniest joke of 2019.
I'm out here.
Yeah, that you don't want him to do another Fast and Furious.
No, I
movie?
said
We
I don't
don't-
want America to become another Fast and Furious movie.
Okay. Why
That's
not?
kind of getting out of hand.
Huh?
Well,
Fast and Furious 9,
You
the
know-
presidential race.
I'm exactly. I'm a bit of a.
Where's 8?
I don't know.
Give me the
Anarchist.
right
I'm
now.
a bit of an anarchist, so
Yeah.
I kind of like the Fast and
Do you
Furious.
think we're gonna see another Civil War in our lifetime?
No.
Probably.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
It depends on what the definition of the Civil War would be this time, because it's not going to be.
Black people
It's
versus
not-
white people. It's gonna be like
It's not going to be
I
that.
think it'll be Democrats or Republicans,
No.
like the extremists.
I don't really think there would be. I don't think there'd be anything major.
I just
Not like
hope
it
I'm not
was.
around
It's not
for
going to
it.
be like people fighting guns in the street.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
think
gonna be
maybe.
like-
I think there could be some rallies.
it's gonna
They
be
get
whole
out of hand.
Subtweeting on Twitter. That's what we do these days.
I just want to be kicking it in like Canada or England and just be chilling.
I don't want either one of
What's
those
that called?
places.
What's that?
It's cold in Canada. You don't look like you can handle the cold.
I lived in Maine.
But
Need
you
some
did live
meat
in
on your
Maine.
bones,
Yeah,
boy.
I could see Canadian mountains in a
Yeah.
2-hour drive.
Oh, really?
So. Yeah, shit sucked.
So you guys just had a new album drop.
Yeah, collab album,
What's it called?
Twerk verse scope.
Toy vs. Scope.
I like the art for it.
Thank you.
Who did that?
Shout out NA
Homie
West Side.
Homie West Side?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
from a group called No Alternatives. Yeah,
Mhm.
so his name is NA West Side. Great guy.
Yeah.
Does quality work. Great
Yeah,
rapper.
it was cool. It's kind of like a Quentin Tarantino vibe to it.
I didn't really. That's
For
cool.
me.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah?
I didn't feel that, but
we
I
just
like
kinda-
that you feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am
because
intrigued.
art is subjective. It's whatever you want it
exactly.
It's whatever
So-
you want it to be.
Yeah.
You see how I'm standing in the mic now?
How you
happy?
stand on the mic?
I'm standing in the mic
Yes,
now.
that's how you do it. Professional.
professional.
Thank
That's
you.
why you got to get comfortable, then move the mic.
You gotta shut up.
Ham.
That's what you gotta do.
But anyway, yeah.
You guys
West Side.
ever get violent together?
Fuck
What?
no.
Like only against other
He
people?
would ruin me.
Only against other people?
Me and Twerk, we beat up people.
No, you don't.
I just
I
joined
mean,
the
Twerk got
instigating.
beat up at a show one time.
Almost.
Y'all want to hear about it?
Of
Yeah,
course I
let's-
do.
I know
Wait,
you
hold
look
up.
like you want to hear about it. All right, so
Robin
let me
wants
let
to
me
hear
let
about
me.
it.
You
let
wanna
me
start
let
it?
me let me. Huh?
You started.
No, I'm gonna finish. it.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So
Don't get this shit wrong.
we go to Austin, Texas, because it's South by Southwest. We got ourselves a little show
So a
booked.
couple months ago.
And this, yeah, about a couple months ago.
Okay.
South by Southwest, you know, we're in this big old warehouse. Like I said, we're in Texas. It's not the same crowd. It's not farewell transmission. You got the 20-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, and younger. It's grown people.
Grown people.
We're in a big
It
warehouse.
wasn't all grown people.
It was a lot of
At
grown
first.
people.
At first.
How big was this? How big
Warehouse?
was the show?
It
How many
was-
people?
warehouse.
Like how many
There's-
people are there?
There's
in the-
100+ people
Okay.
there.
Maybe
like,
2. Like
maybe
at the,
200.
Okay,
at
good,
night.
nice little size there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some guy, his name is Emotional Zen. He's really popping. He was there.
popping, yeah.
And there's a lot of different artists that were there. One of the stars from Black Ink, one of those TV shows, she was there. She's got like
I
3
forget
million
her
followers.
name,
It was
but-
popping. It was crazy.
Nice.
A
Hella
lot of good
want
people.
pictures.
Yeah.
It was a sponsored event, so that means free alcohol. If you pay to get in the door, you're
I just want to
drinking.
say something real quick. That show is the first time I had saw people on their own selling boxes of Rellos. Like they had a box and they were like, yeah, $2 a Rello. What's your cash app?
It's not a
And
bad
I
idea.
was really amazed.
No, it's entrepreneurial
Everything in
skills
Texas.
right
This is
there.
awesome.
They get down in Texas.
Yeah. But let me continue real quick.
Ooh, yeah,
Let
yeah.
me stop No Scope because I feel like he's gonna.
No.
Mislead some
I'm gonna
information.
give you a part, bro.
Okay.
Everybody's drunk. Everybody's high. Having a good time. You've heard Heat Check, right?
Yeah, I like that song.
It's 45 minutes into that song. And
45
Twerp,
minutes?
And I have the video. 45 seconds into that song. Twerp literally brushes past me while I'm performing, drunk, to hop in
Well, I
the crowd
wasn't like.
and start mosh pitting. And you can take it from there.
Okay, let me just. I wasn't like hammered or like wait like I
I didn't
remember.
say that. I said he was drunk.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me
So
He's
you
so
got a good buzz
sensitive
on
about
it.
this.
Okay,
He's
so-
so
I
sensitive.
remember. I remember the whole
He got
night.
beat up in Texas.
I did not
everybody.
get beat
So we're
up.
at South by
So-
Southwest.
Yeah, so we're on stage and it was kind of upsetting because they were having he was supposed to be the last performer
Okay.
and we were having like mic problems. And after the set right before his
I wasn't supposed to be the last performer.
oh, I'm sorry.
There's
Okay.
other performances after us.
Okay.
Oh, well, there wasn't. But anyway, right before his performance, they were having like mic problems, and there was a decent amount of time with no music and nothing playing at all, and people left. And
People
the people that were
Getting
there,
bored, nothing to do.
yeah, and the people that were there, you know, it was getting kind of lit earlier, and during his set, I was trying to like bring that same energy, and so I went in and tried to start a mosh pit. You know, I wasn't like throwing elbows, and. Anyway, I wasn't
sorry,
like
I
throwing
got bored.
elbows, and I wasn't like
I got
you
bored.
know, being hella aggressive, but like I just started getting around, throwing myself around, and people were like, you know, throwing themselves around too. But I guess in that whole process of me just going around, I ran into this guy one too many times, but he was standing
in the
on
circle.
the edge of the circle. Like if I kept pushing him, and I kept hearing him like, dude, don't like back off, but like just move,
Right.
like bro, it's like come on, like. You move, you know. When I jumped in there was like a group of small girls, like not small girls, but like girls that were like 5'5", 5'6". They all moved, and it's like, you know, I wasn't aiming for them, but that's
Sure.
just that's where they were, you
It's
know.
the nature of a mosh pit.
But I get out and I go behind stage, and the dude just comes behind me and just punches me right in my glasses.
Sucker punch.
Yeah, but it was in my
Oh,
glasses.
man.
Like he didn't hit my face; he hit my glasses frame. And these are the same, not the same pair. I had to get a new pair, but same frames. They just flew off, and then everybody just hopped in. And I'm looking for my glasses. I'm
Hopped
like,
in what,
fuck.
to fight?
I'm
Yeah,
still
like-
on stage yelling, "It's getting
Yeah, but
hot."
like people,
Ah.
people
are
just jumping on
fighting
top of him, like
everywhere.
just shit's going down.
Whoa.
And
Bro almost got choked to death, but we brought someone with
Yeah.
us. We were all on a trip, and I looked down after all of that's going down. I'm still performing, trying to salvage this like performance. Bro is on the ground just getting completely choked out. Like his face is turning blue to the point where I have to drop the mic, pull my dude off him. We hop off the stage. People are on the stage yelling because they were supposed to perform after us. It's clearly not going to
Not
happen
happening
now
now.
because everyone in the crowd is fighting. People are on the stage fighting.
Who's
They're
fighting
yelling
who?
at
They're
us.
just fighting.
Just
Just
everybody.
let's just
Everyone's
fight
just
the
mad
fight.
and
If I
fighting.
see
And, like-
somebody, I'm hitting them.
Yeah.
pretty much, and
Everyone
his
was-
DJ, shout out his DJ Quan. He kind of like pulled me back, and like my glasses got hit off, and that was my first instinct because I've had glasses for a while. Once your glasses get hit off, you're just kind of like, fuck, where are my glasses? You know?
Really,
Like
my
Velma.
instinct would be, who just did that? They're getting hit.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of like
I tried to raise him right.
Man, oh well. But Quan was like, get twerked back, and I'm just like kind of looking for my glasses while this whole shit's going down. I'm just like, fuck, where are my glasses? But then everybody's like, we got to get the fuck out of here, and we just dipped, and then guess everybody left after
You
that.
guys just went out the back, said, "All right, we started this. Let's get the hell out
No,
of here."
we went out the front door, man. Somebody
Yeah.
pulled a gun out.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It was me.
Okay.
Oh God, we were in Texas, and like
You
I
can
don't
do
know
that.
any of those
You can
people.
do that in Texas.
Everybody was on crazy shit, so I was like, nah. I stood at the front door with my strap and waited for all my people to get out, and we went to the car, went back to the hotel, and we left Texas the very next day.
Why? Because
Because it was hot.
We
had some friends who stayed behind,
Uh-huh.
and they went down to 6th Street because that's where it's popping.
Uh-huh.
People are recognizing them because they were wearing the same jackets they were at the thing. Like, oh yeah, we gonna see you, blah blah blah, talking crazy stuff. Like a bunch of fights broke out on 6th Street. So then they left the very next day. They're like, nah, we don't know these people. We didn't come down here equipped for all this. So yeah.
Wow. Well,
It
that's,
was just
what
like
a song. What a perfect song for that moment, huh?
Yeah, okay. I came back and dropped a song called "We Hit a Lick in Austin."
Yeah, produced by me.
Oh, no. So it's getting hot.
It's getting hot.
Is it cool if we play that real quick?
Most definitely.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and play that.
We're back.
You don't look comfortable. Do you need to move that mic? Move that mic if you need.
I'm comfortable.
All right, guys. That was so for the people on YouTube. Sorry, but they don't have a video for that. So if you want to hear that
Yeah.
song, you got to go onto the audio version only, and you can just hear the song we were talking about. It's getting hot.
But if YouTube is your only streaming platform, it is there for you to listen to as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Just no video.
Just no video.
Oh, well, maybe I can do that. Can you send me that?
The link?
Yeah. No, the file for it, whatever the file you uploaded for that.
Oh, okay. No, my distributor does that for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
It's okay.
I'm reasonably smart when it comes to this stuff. I'll figure something
It's
out.
not SoundCloud. You do like a SoundCloud to MP3 converter.
Okay. Anyways, everybody, that was listeners. That was It's Getting Hot, and you guys made a rebuttal, or not a rebuttal, but you guys made another song after that, talking about the thing that went down at South by Southwest.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
It was just like any other song where I just made the beat and it was a verse. He just more so named it.
Okay.
We just named it "We Hit a Lick in Austin." Put the cover art as me performing, pretty much minutes before the brawl incurred. And just like
Oh, thank you, sir.
it was the first verse I had written and recorded since I came back. So the energy, the grittiness, like you can hear it in my voice. Like I was heated.
Yeah.
You can tell. Like
Yeah.
some shit had just went down recently.
I saw when that went down on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and that was, I think it had to bring a little bit of like notoriety, or like people. Did you get any extra followers or people checking your stuff out after that?
Yeah, most definitely. But I want to make one thing clear. Going down there to do that was not my intention. Now, like you said, I'm old school and I'm not a punk.
Right.
So I will take it anywhere anyone wants to take it, and then a little further to ensure that they don't want to take it there again.
Yeah.
So that's just how it was. So of course people realize, okay, like he's really what he raps about. He does and will do what he says he does, and people just they started fucking with me more.
Nice. People respect that.
Yeah.
People don't want fakes. Like if you're gonna talk about it,
Yeah.
but you're not really about it, or you haven't been
It's
about
too
it.
much of that.
Like I don't know why play to the stereotype. Rap about what you know and what you do. Be
Exactly.
real. It's gonna come out eventually.
You get hella money doing it.
Yeah. You guys get paid.
We get paid for some shows, but it's baby money. I'm not acting
Right.
like we rich, but we're on the right track.
It takes a
We
while,
get paid
right?
for beats. we get paid for features.
Like we were talking before we turned the mics on. How hungry the Kansas City rap scene is.
Most
I mean, there's
definitely.
some dope rappers in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And so you got to be
Facts.
like, are you guys just grinding that? Like how hard? Like I see you guys out there.
Yeah,
It's great,
It's
right?
almost like a second job.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
got.
like-
You have to treat it like that,
It's
right?
like in our downtime, we're just like, hey, let's make a song.
This is all I do.
Yeah.
This is all I do. This is my everything. This is my life. Like this is what I'm going to do. Like I'm dead set on it.
How big are you? Do you have expectations of
You
how
shoot
big
for
you'll
the,
get?
You shoot for the moon.
Right.
You
Oh,
land
for
in the
sure.
stars. So
Yeah.
I'm shooting for the moon. If I land on the moon, whatever. But I'm gonna be in them stars regardless.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not really. I think
mean-
I think you're supposed to shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
I don't think that's
Well,
how
no,
it
the point
works.
is like to aim closer and just land way past than what you aim for.
Okay.
Nah,
I got you there. So
I don't think you do.
no, I
You'll
do.
I'll just have
No,
to
no.
show you.
No, I
You'll just
understand.
have to see in time to come.
I understand.
Okay.
You're making your goal more attainable to get to, but with a bigger goal past that. Yeah.
That's a way you could look
No,
at it.
it's reversed.
No, because if you're shooting my goal, okay, so for me as a podcaster, my goal is Joe Rogan level.
Yeah.
So that's the stars.
Mm-hmm.
But if I land somewhere on
Like
like
that award.
H3 or something,
Yeah.
that would be the moon
Yeah.
for me. So, and that'd be pretty dope. If you shoot for the stars, but you don't quite get there, but you hit the moon, that's great. So if you're shooting for the moon, what if you don't get to the moon? You don't even have the
That's
stars.
not gonna happen. Though. That's not an option.
Right.
There's no option C.
I'm just saying, I'm just breaking down that saying.
Hey, everyone has opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I like your opinion on that saying. I don't think it's correct.
That's fine.
And I appreciate you sharing it with me. But that still doesn't change how I feel. I'm shooting for the moon, and I'm finna land in the stars.
Well, regardless of who says it one way or the other, your intention is badass. Your intention is to be
Success is coming.
huge.
On the gang.
And that's all I care about, and that's dope.
Thank you.
How much have you grown since how long have you been taking your rap career serious?
Since August of last year, so
about
not
a year?
a full year yet. We're getting there. I dropped my I'll Go Got Tease tape August, and then it's just been a full sprint from there. I just won't stop. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to. First off, I know as a rapper I've grown because I've been able to put out more work. Shout out to me meeting Twerp because, like he says, he makes the beats, he can do the engineering, all the good stuff. I just come in there, I get in my creative space, and we just cook. We can cook like 5 tracks a day. That's something I wasn't able to do back in the day because I always had to go buy studio time or try to like write something out real quick, and it's never like what I really wanted to be. I learned how to work with the business aspect of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like how you have to promote yourself, how you have to continue to book shows, how you have to continue to promote your content and put your content in different avenues.
Really?
So people are seeing it constantly. I learned that SoundCloud can only take you so far. Your music has to be on all streaming services if you wish to succeed.
For sure.
I've learned this. So long story short, I've grown exponentially since I started.
What were you doing before you started?
Not enough.
But I mean, like, what were you doing? Like working somewhere and just like a 9
Yeah,
to 5 type thing?
yeah, it was
just like, this sucks?
I was working restaurants, like
Okay.
in and out of different restaurants. I've been cooking since I was like 17. Moved out the house.
I was in the restaurant game for a long time. I was on the server side.
Yeah, it's cool. I've learned like
That's a good gig for young people that are pursuing something like you guys are pursuing.
yeah,
It gives you a lot of
real-
freedom, and you get decent enough money.
Yeah, for the most part.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you can get by and still pursue your passion.
Yeah.
It gives you time. How did you learn to like market yourself? You're saying this whole business thing, like
Observations.
from who? Like other local rappers or other bigger rappers?
I watched
Like,
the game for a minute because like I've been tapped in. Shout out to my brother Plus. Shout out to people like G Watts and Ashawn. They were doing the whole cavi thing back in the day, and like at this point, I was just bros, you know, coming to the shows, watching how it go, talking to people, just
Okay,
networking, listening when something valid was being said. So I just soaked it all in, and then when I realized like that I'm actually passionate about music and like I'm ready and I have the tools I need to do what I need to do, I just took off. So I watched the blueprint. I watch where people go wrong. I watch where people succeed, and I just go hard.
You're not just some dude. You're not just some. How do I want to put this? You're
How do you
not
wanna
just
put
some.
this?
I know. I'm trying to figure the best way to put it. Like,
What's the best way to put
I don't
this?
know. Like, you're not just some dude rapping.
No.
Because it looks like
I'm trying to be a mogul.
you look. Yeah, because your persona and how you're kind of portraying and like what you're rapping about. But really, you are an artist, and like this is like music and passion for you. It's more than like you don't want to be a rapper just to fuck around.
No, not just to get some recognition. I want to obtain some money, take that money and put it into other things to get more money and better my community and better my people
Yeah.
and the people who stayed down with me since the beginning. That's what I'm
Well,
planning
I
on
see
doing.
some people that kind of rap for the wrong reasons, or like maybe short-term reasons, where they think they're just gonna. I just want to be a rapper so I can dick around and don't have to work that hard, and I just throw some songs out. But
Well,
like,
I feel like they think it's longevity, but they don't realize how short term it is.
Yeah, most definitely.
right, big time.
And that's what you got to realize. It's like, yeah, it's cool. You know, you make the songs, make the videos, get the checks, but what
They
are you
don't
gonna
see
do?
the work behind it.
What are you gonna do longevity? For long term.
How long you, Liltwrp, been making, like, trying to make this, like, taking this serious?
I've been making beats since I was 13.
Really?
8th grade, yeah. I wanted to be like Skrillex.
Oh,
You know?
really? Okay.
Yeah. So I got a laptop, you know, fortunate enough that my grandma, we lived across the country and she had missed me. And she was like, what do you want for your birthday? It's like, well, I want to start making music. You know, can I have a laptop? So she sent me one and I started, you know, realized dubstep was hard as fuck to make. So I just started dicking around making beats.
How did you learn how to make beats? Just YouTube? Or?
Yeah, YouTube, just how to make a so-and-so type beat. And just watching people make beats, like a 30, 40-minute long video. Just
Nice.
the whole process. And that's how you really learn, just watching
And you were doing
somebody.
that at in 8th grade.
I mean,
Like, so on
yeah,
top of,
8th
like,
grade, freshman year.
and on top of, like, your homework in school, like,
Well,
you're doing
I
what you're
mean,
really passionate about. Like,
I wasn't like a straight A student, but I didn't fail any classes. Like, I just did, like, I copied everybody's
but I
homework.
think that's
hella
dope.
classes.
I think that's dope that
But
you're
that's like what I did, though. It's like some
doing
kids,
what you're passionate about.
some
right?
kids did, like, you know, sports after school. Some kids,
Mhm.
you know, did whatever. I just went home and I just sat in front of my computer, just like made beats. You
Twerk
know?
was
Dude,
in the
that's
crib,
awesome.
cooking
I
up.
was making
That's
beats,
awesome.
playing video games. You know, little nerds in front of my computer. But that's just like what I did. And then I moved to North Carolina, and that's when I really started like, okay, this is beat making, this is producing. Because then I started getting tapped in with a lot of local people, musicians out there. Shout out to St. James. He's kind of like my mentor. He showed me just so much, and he still does, and he's getting so much better, and he's still learning, which is great to see. But then I'm just try to get, you know, go home from school, try to get as good as I could, you know. So
And you still do you still have in your mind have a whole lot more to learn?
oh yeah, I
Yeah?
mean, I'm not like trying to like toot my own horn, but I feel like I do know quite a bit. But I know there's so much more to learn. Like, I've been using FL Studio, and I just want to drop it and learn Ableton. I've only touched Ableton a few times, but that's a whole
Now you're
nother.
speaking Chinese to
That's all.
everybody.
It's a program. It's a program. And
No,
it's
I
like
figured that,
whole,
but,
it's a whole nother program I could learn. So,
So I guess kind of the same question I asked him. Where do you see, like, kind of your goals? Like, like you want to be Skrillex type size, or like a big local DJ, like a big name in the Kansas City? Like, what's kind of your aspirations?
I definitely do not want to be local.
You want to be bigger?
I want to. I mean, it's kind of like, of course, success is up and like, of course, it's in my grasp, and I want it, you know. But I kind of want to be like, to what like Knowledge, the producer, is to me, or like MF Doom, or to what like, you know, all these artists are to me. I want to be that to people, you know. So I guess it's kind of like, wherever that line is where I'm happy. But of course, I want to be successful in life. So guess I'm just gonna go wherever it takes me, but still do what I like to do.
So are you guys exclusively together, work together, or do you guys have like an open marriage? Can you go do songs with other beat makers, and I guess you make other beats for other rappers?
A lot of people think that we're like just each other's
A team?
Yeah, and it's just like we just have linked up the most, you know.
Right.
I made the beats, and he was like the first rapper I met out here, so that's like the only person I know I'm gonna go to.
Right.
And like I just get in there and I make beats, and he's the only person to rap on him, so they're not gonna go to waste. But you know, people come over in the studio, he won't hop on a song, and I'll make like 4 or 5 songs with other people.
Yeah.
You know, and it's I want to work with other people. It's just getting to it, you know.
Sure.
So no, I want to work with all the people.
What's the best way to kind of get, I don't know, other artists to work with you?
I hate emailing beats. Do not ask me unless you can prove to me that you're serious about it. Because it's just like people, I can't tell you how many beats I've made that I've sent to one person. And I'm not trying to send one beat to 10 people. You know, I want one of one song, one of one beat.
Right.
You know, like, yeah, that's so-and-so's beat for that song. So I would send them these beats, and they would not get back to me which ones they liked, which ones they didn't, which ones they used, you know.
Right. Okay.
So it's just like, well, fuck it. Get in the studio. Like, I want to create a vibe. I want to get, like, what do you like? What do you like to listen to? What are you going for? You know, but I know not everybody can get in the studio. So if you could prove to me that you'll work with me if I email you shit.
Okay.
So, you know, I can work with you. So
Who were your guys' presidents that you guys wanted to be president? I said The Rock and Oprah was who I thought. I don't know how we got derailed, but let's go back to that.
Man, I would like to see.
No Scope's trying to balance his Gatorade over here. Look at that. He's got it.
It's
Zen-like. It's
on
going to go,
its-
Timber.
Damn it.
I don't know. I'd like to see. I feel like I'm gonna get hella clowned for whatever answer I say.
Well, good. Get ready to get
But-
clowned.
I don't know.
Clown.
Somebody younger, not like 20, but
Well,
just
they
younger.
have to be 35.
Not 70, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
Trump is, but somebody, because you gotta. I don't know.
Future and Young Thug.
Future Young Thug. Yeah.
Those are my presidents.
Let's see.
I don't think they're old enough.
Secretary of State would be Gunna.
Free Band Gang.
Who would Lil Key be? What position?
Who?
Lil Key. Gunna's
Mm.
Secretary of State.
It don't matter to me, bro. Future and Young Thug. That's all I care about.
There it is.
And then
Thank you.
the 2 years following they switch.
Nope.
Well, you can do that.
Young Thug is president. Future is vice president.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Nice.
Thank you.
You guys got any shows coming up?
Yeah. In the works.
Hold on. Yeah, we got a few shows coming up. Like the beginning of the year, we was booked up, but now it's about to be summertime, so we're slowing down on the shows. We're trying to do like one a month, so we can really just focus on promoting that one show.
Okay.
So my boy Dom, he's got
that
some.
makes sense.
Yeah, my boy Dom, he's got something coming up in July. It's called Midnight Club. We still don't have the venue yet, but everybody knows Dom Chronicles, so it should be a nice show. I'm gonna be
Shout out
opening
to
up
homie.
for him. We're gonna have Chase on the sticks. His name is Kavazari. It's something crazy. It's
He's
something
someone to
crazy.
me. He's
Yeah,
in
he
there.
makes really good like house music, DJ.
Right
It's
on.
like real cool jazzy stuff. What else we got?
Street
Wave.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a summer series going. He's gonna be booking us in June coming up. But other than that, the future's open.
So that show
What's up?
I went to.
You gonna throw a show? That'd be awesome.
Throw
That
a
would be
show.
cool. You be doing podcasts in the
Don't-
back the whole
Don't
time.
tell me I haven't thought about it. Don't think I haven't
we'll-
thought about it.
We'll get you
We'll
linked
brainstorm.
in, bro. That would be so cool.
I actually had when I
Where
went
the stickers go?
when I went to Farewell Transmission, I was like, ooh, I wonder if I could throw a show here
Yeah, and it's like I
or
think
something
it's
like that. I could, because with
it's
some of
super
the
cheap to rent out. And
like with some of the past guests, like have a show of past of all the people that have been guests on my show that are musicians.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like have them. It'd
That'd
be
be
like
awesome.
a Neanderthal show. I
Yeah.
think
Do
that'd be
podcasts in the back. You
yeah,
People
chillin'.
just want something to do.
that'd
you
be
know,
pretty
to just
dope.
do- yeah.
Yeah, I
Get you
mean,
put your face on a T-shirt. Have
I'm
everybody
working.
wearing it.
I'm working
The
on.
instant they walk through the doors, T-shirt.
I
t-shirt.
oh,
You know what I'm
I am.
saying?
I am
That'd be
You
working
should
on
like
t-shirts.
stage a mugshot
Like
and like put your mugshot on the t-shirt.
Or I could just go get arrested.
Or yeah, do it.
you want some help?
I don't need help to get arrested. Are you kidding me?
I know some snitches.
Well, it's not help you need.
No, I don't want to get arrested. That would not be good for my look at all. And I don't want to do a fake
I'm
one.
finna sprinkle some crack on the floor.
Yeah, all right, Chappelle.
Look
Yeah,
what
I
we
got
can
some. Yeah, I got some on me.
No crack. Crack. Not any good.
do. It's just not good.
It's just not good. Crack's whack. We got a dude over here in the corner hanging out, taking pictures.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up,
We
dude in
got
the
Austin
corner?
over here.
Flash your camera so we know you're alive.
So you guys are legit. Oh, anyway, so yeah, I was going to your
Damn,
so
bro,
your
turn
the
that damn
show at
flash
Farewell
off.
Transmission.
I'm doing an interview.
That wasn't like a normal show for you guys, right? Because that was like a punk show.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
punk show.
Is that different for you, or do you kind of do shows?
That was the first punk show I'd ever done in my life. That's why we went so crazy. I had my boy Eddie from Brainworms come do the drums.
Yeah,
And
shout
we
That
out.
was
set
cool.
it
That was
off.
awesome.
Like,
we had a couple of technical
we had some
difficulties.
technical
He just
difficulties.
ran with it.
Cause like we had a lot of wires that we had to run like
Right.
through the crowd, and like I know I was messing up because I was jumping around pulling my mic, so I was probably unplugging the shit most myself, but I kept blaming Tori because like Eddie was going crazy on the drums, like to the point where I was just
I liked
rapping
it.
over the drums, and it was dope.
I thought it was
Yeah.
dope.
I appreciate
While
them.
we were trying to figure out what the fuck was
Right.
going on, he
I
kept-
appreciate
he
them
kept
so
rolling with
much.
it.
When you do a show, No Scope, do you rap over your lyrics?
Sometimes,
Yeah, how come?
Most- because
People want energy.
Because why?
people don't go to rap shows to see impressive things because
Yeah.
you know like it's what's impressive is the energy you put on and like the show you do, You know, if you want to see lyrics, like fucking
Go to a J. Cole.
Go to Comment. Go to J. Cole.
Go see someone.
Go sit in Sprint Center Stadium seat and just enjoy
the
lyrical content. But like people want to go, people want to have fun.
When I go, you're gonna have a great time.
You put on a heck of a show.
Thank you.
But I don't think you need to rap over your lyric. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to have.
Oh, I've heard that from many people, but it's just like it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear. I know what you sound like when I'm listening to it on Spotify.
I mean, you grew up in the lyrical generation,
right?
You know,
Most definitely.
And so when I see
it's not that I lack lyrics, it's just
no, it's not that. It's just I want you to perform. I don't want you performing over your music. That's all. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I've heard many people say this.
Yeah. I see a lot of people. A lot of people do that, and I've just always wondered why. Like, I want to see you perform. I want to see you really do it live. That's why I'm showing up live.
You gotta think like whenever like you have a 20-year-old something making SoundCloud songs, and it's like, you know, fucking dick in my pants, whatever X said. You know, nobody's going to want to hear him say that a cappella, like, you know, lyrically, and like, no, they want to fucking turn up, they want to rage.
Well, no, he can do it to the beats. Like, you play the music, and then you rap. Just like you're doing it in studio. Performing it like it's a live band.
Another reason I don't do it, like I said, I can make 5 songs in a session.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna remember all them lyrics? Like, you really want me to get on stage and not remember my lyrics?
Okay, how about this? But
I'm not about to rehearse this. Like,
no?
like, I'm not about to sit there and rehearse these lyrics in the mirror. It's not the 90s no more, bro. Like, people need too much new music.
No,
okay. It's a different time.
Thank you. This is awesome. This is very insightful because I grew up in the listening to 90s.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how I got into rap with my dad.
So
like
it's completely changed, huh? Godly. The game has completely changed.
Like when I went to Flyover, 21, rapping over his lyrics. Kodak, rapping over his lyrics.
But it's still nice to see like
Cardi,
Earl Sweatshirt
rapping over his lyrics.
Earl Sweatshirt like raps over instrumentals, and it's still like nice to see.
That's
it's like,
dope.
oh, it's refreshing, you know, but it's still.
Yeah, the music is more high energy these days.
Yeah. That's why it's like,
and
also if an artist is jumping around, you know, running back and forth on stage, they're gonna be out of breath.
Exactly.
Like, they're not gonna be able.
Get in shape. That's why you get in shape.
Well, I mean, fuck.
Wiz Khalifa, look at that dude. Is jacked now. You seen him?
Okay.
Just saying. He's in shape.
He did. He bulked up. He got his shit together.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my shit together.
I'm dead.
Eating fucking Takis.
Well, that's crazy.
I will never lift a weight in my life.
That's crazy. Okay, so it's all right. That's an interesting. It's interesting to see how the game has changed.
Yeah.
In that long period.
Sometimes I wish I was around for when it started. You know, like back in the 80s and 90s.
Because it would have been easier to be successful.
No way.
I think it's way easier now.
It's way easier now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you got 10-year-olds making songs in their bedroom.
Well, it's not that. It's you have.
You're right.
It's you have.
You're right.
Once you can go home and make a song today.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're finna put.
Man, people can do that.
And then you can put it and you can put it up right now where everyone can listen to it. You can put it up tonight and I can listen to it on iTunes tonight.
Yeah.
And there was no capping back then. If you were rapping about it, you had to be doing it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, as far as the ease of it, that's why it's easier now. You can just make
just
stuff.
accessibility.
And it's so cheap. Like, you don't have much.
Yeah.
You don't need much. You can get
I mean, people still make songs on their iPhone microphone. Like, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They don't sound good, but
they just want to do it.
I think it's easier. But of course, when it's easier like that, there are more people that you are fighting against.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's harder to find the good content.
Yes.
It's hard to find like fresh content too, because the more people that are doing, the more people sound like each other. So it's hard to find.
And you have to constantly turn out music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying.
Yep.
The new stuff.
Because there's just so many artists who are willing to make the same sound. So you have to keep putting out something better than them. Constantly.
That also sounds good.
You just got to keep putting your foot on people's necks. It's just how it is in this industry. It's like you have to stay ahead. You don't drop music for like when you're mainstream, like you don't drop music for like a couple months. People are going to be like, oh, he fell off because they're too busy listening to Lil and Young.
You think so?
You know what I'm saying? Yes, people like.
But when they come back.
Exactly. But when they come back, people are just, oh, they're the best out right now. Right. But then when they disappear, it's just
but they're selling super hot right then and there.
Yeah, it's just weird. Man.
But if they were doing it, if you were spreading it apart, you wouldn't get a huge jump of buyers. You would get, a few people are buying here, and then a few will buy here.
Yeah.
I wonder what works better.
I don't know. From the local standpoint, I've learned you got to keep people's attention.
I can see that.
From the
I can
local
see
standpoint, you got to keep people's attention.
that
for a
makes
while.
sense to me.
But when you're mainstream, they know who you are.
I can see that. That makes sense.
And I'm definitely.
But when you're mainstream,
I'm local right now.
when you're
For sure.
mainstream, it's not really so much like putting out consistent music. It's just like not trashing your image, you know?
That as well.
Not trashing your image.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like fucking.
What do you mean?
So like Justin Bieber, he fucking put out a song recently. But when was the last time he put out a song before that? Almost a year ago, like a DJ Khaled feature.
Yeah, but he
But
doesn't.
like,
he needs to.
but he hasn't really done anything, and people are still like, oh my god, Justin Bieber. But like, you know,
That's a whole different
you got
game,
people.
though. I mean, that's Justin Bieber.
Well, no, but like you got somebody, you know, that hits somebody or gets wrapped up in drugs or whatever. They trash their image. Nobody's gonna want to listen to them. You know.
Oh no, I bet you when Kodak Black drops his next album, a lot of people are going to listen to him. And he just had that whole thing with Nipsey's.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about
what's
like,
her name? London, whatever.
I'm talking about like once you get mainstream, not like people have been around for a minute. Because Kodak has had like fans for a fat minute. You know, Kodak's been popping for a minute. But once
Yeah,
you're in the
kinda.
mainstream, you just gotta worry about like your image because people are so concerned about just like who you are and not what kind of shit you can make.
Y'all are both right. What you
Yeah.
just said about Kodak has me shook though.
I missed it. What'd you say?
No,
Why?
like so Kodak literally does whatever he wants. And, like talks about
Talks about
OG's
fraud.
wife.
I mean-
talks about
Yeah.
smashing a what's the proper?
Didn't it-
What is she?
Who? What?
Having sex with a lesbian. What else? He's on trial for rape too.
I don't know, dude. I don't keep.
But
up
it's the
with
same
it.
with Cardi B. She drugged
yeah.
dudes and robbed
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
No one cares.
Okay, yeah,
That's
Like,
crazy to
it's-
me. That's crazy to me.
that's a good point for your end.
Thanks.
That Cardi B.
Yeah, the Cardi B, that was a crazy one.
Shook.
Yeah, she still was.
Sorry,
sucking
at
on
flyover
what's up.
though. It was cool.
Sorry, Flyover. What's Flyover? Oh, that's
Yeah, that
right.
little
The
festival.
festival. Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to be on that next year, man.
Next
Whoever
year.
is
So you've
listening,
only been at it for a year, but you're
essentially.
Not
gaining
even.
almost a year. Not even a year. You've been gaining quite a bit of traction.
Yeah.
That just comes from sitting back and networking.
And just meeting the right people. In this game, it's all about who you know. You gotta have good quality product to push, but you can only go so far with who you
Have
know.
you gone into like a legit studio to create an album?
Yes. Not an album, but tracks.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a big difference?
Most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. I recently went out to St. Louis to record with my dude Fat Buddha and my other producer Veracocha Vinoza.
Mm-hmm.
It was an incredible experience.
Right
We
on.
actually just dropped a song called Set. It's on his website, Cultural Deities, as well as all streaming services.
Right on.
It's pristine. I love working in a studio. That's why I'm trying to get our studio like more like this. Like I'm looking at your house and you got a nice setup. Like you got the lights, you got the mics, you got the phone. You
Got the Wi-Fi
You
password
got the
on a
Wi-Fi
thing.
password. You got the Gatorade. You got the stickers.
Doing my thing. Doing my thing and getting great guests like you guys in here.
Fuck yeah.
I want to thank you
Great
guys for
guest.
Thank
like
you for having
me.
us.
for coming in. Like I just said, I went to that show and just said, "Hey, what's up, man? Want to be on my podcast?"
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll do anything. Anything for the club.
I'll do anything.
I'll sell my soul.
I'll do anything.
I'll sell my soul for $5.
$5, just a little
Six.
soul. Six.
Six.
That's
Can't afford it.
you guys. Gosh, you guys.
Buy
Pulp
more
Fiction.
merch.
You ever watch Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Buy more merch. So I
It's
can afford
it's
things.
one of the more overrated Tarantino films. I enjoy Reservoir Dogs a lot more than Pulp Fiction.
Really?
Yeah, and Django. I enjoy Django a lot more too.
Django was a
But
good movie.
Pulp Fiction is a very good movie, but I just think I enjoy the other movies more.
You know, it was in the briefcase. Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Damn.
Where's your briefcase? I'm gonna buy it for $6.
Fuck.
Sorry,
I need
dude.
to get one.
All your beats are mine.
Damn. Make sure you release them well. That's all I ask.
All right,
I want my royalties.
bet. You'll be So, what do you got for me? What's this neck tattoo you got here?
It's
Is it a
dick.
sword?
It's a dick.
What is it?
It's a dick.
Looks like a piece of corn.
It's a corny dick.
Looks like a corn. Corn on the cob being peeled.
Hey.
I really don't know.
It's a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, look, if you're gonna be a rapper, you got a trap rap? Is that kind of?
Huh? I say things and they sound cool, so I just go with it. whatever you want to call me. You can call me a pastor if that's what you think it is. You can call me a farmer if that is what it is called.
Farm rap. Oh my gosh.
I'm a farm rap. I'm
Hold
a
on.
frapper.
Have you?
I'm a
Are you?
frappuccino.
Have you checked out? They call it hick hop. Hick hop.
Oh my
I
god,
created
saw
that.
Okay.
Have
I
you seen
wrote
it?
Lil Nas's Old Town Road.
Nah.
I wrote it.
He was the Yachty.
This
he
is
was
the first.
Yachty.
This is the first person. This is the first podcast I've come out with the truth. I wrote Old Town Road.
It's a good.
And Lil Nas X
You're
is
gonna
not
get
giving me
sued.
my recognition.
It's not
You're
a
gonna
bad
get
song.
I want my money.
You hear that, Lil
Twerp said he
Nas?
produced it. We both getting sued.
You
The
heard
feds
that,
are
Lil
gonna-
Nas?
The feds are gonna bust down his door.
Pay the man.
You're arrested.
Pay the man.
Pay me. I am the man. Pay me.
Pay the man. But have you really seen like the hick hop, like the
Yeah, I
white,
saw
the
it on
white country
Facebook.
dudes that are rapping out in the sticks?
If it's good enough, allow them on the hip hop Billboard charts. That's all I gotta say.
Rightfully,
No, it's
rightfully.
So bad.
If it's
so
good
bad.
enough, you know what I'm saying?
It's so bad.
Give everyone a
heard
fair
the-
shot.
You heard the Lil Tracy,
Lil
like a farmer?
You don't know nothing about
I
that.
don't know nothing about that.
See, that's what you gotta get on.
Why?
You gotta get on that.
What do I need to get? Okay.
Cause he's drinking Coors. He's drinking lean like a Coors Light. That's what he says.
He's
You need to get on meal plans.
meal plans. Yeah. Give,
Anybody who can set up some meal plans.
who do I need to
plug
be
me.
listening to?
Shit.
I just want bread and water. Yeah, all of them. That's cool. Just pack
Slime
it up for me.
dollars. Free slime.
Who?
Slime dollars.
Slime Dollars.
Yeah. Free
Okay.
slime.
Check some of that out.
You listen to. I've been listening to a lot of music he fucking shows me.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of.
No.
I don't like music.
He don't
Nah,
like
he doesn't
music.
listen to anything. He
He's
doesn't even
just a
listen.
punk rapper.
He doesn't even
Just
listen to
sitting
beats when he
over there.
records. He just guesses the tempo.
He's
And I
too
just
cool
stretch
for the
it.
game.
Yeah.
He's too cool.
I can't read.
Yeah.
He's over there being sneaky, doing business moves. Look at him rubbing his hands together.
Like Birdman. Foreshadowing the beginning of the podcast.
How do you do that?
Oh yeah, the blue face.
Blueface, baby.
Blue Face, baby. I wrote that song too.
You
Mop
wrote
the
them all.
floor,
Huh?
hide the wet sign just to catch him slipping.
I wrote the entire Good Kid, Mad City for Kendrick Lamar. I wrote it.
This guy.
I wrote Get Rich or Die Trying when I was 4 years old.
I filmed and directed that entire movie, as well as Power.
I don't believe a fucking thing you guys are saying. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Check the description on the album.
All
I
right.
wrote every single Game of Thrones book. Every single one.
I don't know how you had time for that while you're writing your own stuff.
I did it because I have a ghostwriter. It's an actual ghost.
Yeah. It's your muse. The ghost muse.
Yeah, it's High Five from regular show.
He uses a quill and ink.
Boom, shlock, boom. There it is, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We got ghost writing this.
It's a lot of shit talked about.
It
We did
is.
pull a Joe Rogan.
We did pull Joe Rogan. You guys, I'm going to give you this time here to pimp whatever you want. Talk about whatever you want. Go ahead. I'll start with
Start to work.
Liltwrp, Liltwrp on Instagram.
All lowercase, one word. It's always lowercase. And shout out to anybody who ever misspelled it.
What's up with Liltwrp? Where'd you get that name? I can't believe I went this whole thing without asking how you got Liltwrp.
He said, "Shout out to everyone who misspelled it."
Yeah. But anyway, it's kind of like, I guess ironic, but not. My initials are TWP.
Okay.
So it's kind of unfortunate my initials are TP, but I turned it twerp. You know?
Okay. I
And the
gotcha.
Lil is like one word type shit. You know, it's not a space. It's all lowercase. Something I try to do to spice it up.
Okay.
But
How long are you going to be Lil for?
I don't know. I
When do you
like.
stop being a Lil?
Well, after.
After you lose your virginity?
Oh, we got a virgin in the house.
Hey man.
Exposed.
Hey man.
I told him that before.
Mom-
He told me he was gonna ask you about that.
My mom might watch this.
I am your mom.
Sorry, mom. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I kind of after this whole rap shit, like after the years of whatever doing, I'd like to just have a new moniker and make like not house music, but just electronic shit.
Okay. There you go.
Can I
I
help
like
you?
it.
But anyway, say whatever.
Yeah, say whatever you want.
Shout out my people in North Carolina who's supporting. Shout out my boy Kimball. He's the one that really like would get at me and tell me what shit's good, what shit's not. Shout out St. James. Ooh, voice crack online.
Yeah, he hasn't
Until that
lost his-
voice stops cracking.
Yeah,
But
he'll
once
be
you,
shout
once
out-
you lose your
twerp.
virginity, it'll get deeper. Don't worry.
Shout out St. James really taught me everything I know. She just shout out, I don't know, myself I guess, because I'm putting in the work.
There it is.
So there it is.
Shout out No Scope. Okay, bet.
No scope.
All right.
No scope.
Thanks for the shout out.
No scope.
All right, shout out Liltwrp.
Oh, that is me.
You know, he's a good person.
Okay, shout out, no scope.
Shout out to my boy Ryan. Nah, that would have been weird. If we both would have just switched it. I saw it happen.
I'm a fist bump guy. I usually do fist bumps on the show.
But go check me out. I'm on Instagram, noscope1, NOSKOPE1. They wouldn't let me put the $sign in my name because they're disrespectful and hateful. You know what I'm saying? Verify me, IG. I need my check in red, not blue. I need a red verification check. Check me out. Check my merch out at thesauceshop.com. TheSaucesshopp. There's 2 P's. Don't forget that. Check me out. No Scope merch. I'm on there. I got hoodies, fanny packs, pillows, t-shirts, whatever you need, whatever your mom might need, whatever your sister or your little cousin, all that quinceañera. I got it. Just let me know. All streaming services. No Scope. $KOPE. How did I get the name No Scope?
Video games.
I chose it. That's how I got it.
You fucking suck.
like
That's
it.
why.
He likes. I like the name too.
Huh?
I like the name.
Twerp hasn't even fired a real gun, so that's all I gotta
False,
say.
bro. I lived in Maine and North Carolina. We shoot guns in backyards.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
Twerp
we'll
has
see.
never fired a gun before.
I literally have video proof.
Did you? He said he's gonna threaten me. You heard that? He said we'll see.
It's
Yeah,
on.
we'll see.
It's on tape.
That's a threat.
It's on tape.
I'm gonna have a 4x ACOG scope on a revolver. and
I
just
wouldn't. I
pop
can't
you.
relate. My name is No Scope. I don't
4
know what that
blocks
is.
He
away.
doesn't need a scope.
I don't need a scope.
Boom. Everybody. Thank you guys so much again for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for being here.
This was awesome.
We couldn't have
This
done
won't
this
be here
without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just would have been us sitting here like
Yeah. You couldn't have done it
not
without me.
talking.
You would have talked. You would have found something. Everybody out there, go ahead and follow me. Hit the subscribe, the like button, all that good stuff. I don't know. I guess that's it. Robin, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Oh, Rob. When did you get here? Bro, get out of here. You weird, bro. You haven't been talking this whole time.
He slipped
That's
in.
crazy, bro.
He slipped in.
Wow.
Everybody, we are out of here.
This guy.
Deuces.